Are you truly loved in that your relationship or marriage? Or you are just being tolerated? If you have ever asked yourself this question, you might be settling for less than you deserve to be loved. So this is bringing to you the topic I titled 10 signs you are less. Signs you are settling for less in that relationship. So let us hold on for people to join. Hi guys, welcome. This is Juliet Relationship Corner, where I bring to you virtually everything on love, dating, lifestyle, marriages, and every other thing in between. So today we are looking at 10 signs you are settling for less. Are you really settling for less in that your marriage or in that your relationship? Are you just there, or you are just being tolerated? Do he or she love you for real? So that is what we are talking about today. So if you are joining, please let us know where you are watching from. Let me know where you are watching from. Are you just being tolerated in that marriage, in that relationship? Are you just there just because you are there? You want to be there for your children? Are you loved in that union, in that marriage you are? Or are you just being tolerated? So let's move on. I believe people will still be joining. While people are joining, they are listening from the end. They got this video. So 10 signs you are settling for less. Number one, you constantly feel unfulfilled. If you're in a relationship and you feel constantly unfulfilled in that marriage, in that relationship, that shows that you are settling for less. If you are just there, you are not fulfilled because what you expect is not what you are getting. It simply shows that you are just settling for less. You are in that marriage just because maybe you don't want to come out because of what people will say. So you are there, but you are not fulfilled. It simply means you are settling for less. So if you are just joining, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Quick prayer for you. No problem. I will do that. May God grant you wherever you wish. Wherever you wish, let it is granted unto you. Thank you. Amen to that prayer. So let's continue. Number two, you lower your standard to keep the peace. On a normal day, you lower your standard in that relationship, in that marriage, just to bring peace. Everything about you, he doesn't care, he or she doesn't care, but you just lower your standard to the level just to please him, just to feel appreciated. At the end of the day, you are not being appreciated. That is, you are settling for less. It is what we call settling for less in a relationship. So number three, you are afraid to open up about your needs. You don't talk about your needs at all. That's a no for him or her. You don't talk about it. You are just there as maybe you are not there like maybe his wife or the husband. You are just there. You are just being tolerated. So you are afraid to speak up. You are afraid to tell him or her your needs, your wants at a particular time. So number four or number five, you make excuses of their poor behavior. They behave poorly, and when people outside complain, you will try to put up to excuses so that people will not know what you're passing through. That is to show that you are settling for less in that relationship you are. So, and another one is when you feel more anxious than secure. You are so anxious, anything you are doing, you are so anxious just to please him. You are anxious. You don't know the outcome of this thing you did now. You don't know why he will shout. Maybe he will shout on you. So you are so anxious. You don't know the next thing that will provoke him or her in that relationship. So, and another one is you are doing all the emotional work. All the emotional work in that relationship is being done by you. And when relationship is one-sided, it is not a healthy one. So you are settling for less just to be in that relationship. So it's now left for you to decide if you really want to continue settling for less just to please the man or the woman you are living with or you are in a relationship with. So at the number 7 or number 6, you fantasize about a different kind of relationship, but it's not what you are in. But your thoughts, you fantasize about the type of relationship you want to be, but eventually you are not there. The relationship you are having right now is not what you want. That means you are settling for less. Thank you for joining. Thank you. So the next point, your self-esteem is dropping. Your self-esteem is dropping in that relationship, as in you feel worthless. You feel you are nobody. He tried as much as possible to bring you so down. Anything you do, he will shame you. It will be as if you are not trying. He will keep on criticizing you. That is, you are settling for less in that relationship. You settling for less is not a good thing. It's not healthy at all. You stay because of potential, not reality. You are staying maybe because of your children. You are staying because of what people will say if you move out. It's not because of the reality, but just because of the potential. You want to please people. So, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm not pregnant. I'm not all that fat. So I don't know. I don't know what you're seeing. Nathan, what Nathan Abner. This is your question. Please listen to what I'm teaching. Okay, so your self-esteem is dropping. You no longer have self-confidence on yourself. So that is it. When you are settling for less, you will get all the signs. So if you are here, you find yourself in this type of situation, please use the comment section. Drop your take on it. Let us make this live stream to be entertaining, let us talk. So if you have any question, please feel free to drop. So how to raise your standard is when you know your worth. Number 1 is when you know your worth. So if you know your worth, I don't think you can settle for less. If you know your worth, if you have a standard for yourself, if you know actually what you want and build towards that direction, I don't think you can settle for less in a relationship. So try as much as possible to know your worth, understand your standard, understand your feelings, your value, your core value. Be self-aware. Know what you want as a person. It can contribute in it will help you to build, to have your relationship in check and know actually what you want. So define your non-negotiable. So you have to know your standard. That is, your non-negotiable is things you cannot take. No matter the situation, you cannot take this type of attitude. Maybe, for instance, you don't like a man that smokes as a woman. So, and you cannot take. So you don't need to go and settle for him. When you know that you can't take, you cannot stand a person that smoke. So you don't, you have to define your non-negotiable. You don't negotiate about it. So you have to build your self-confidence outside the relationship. Try as much as possible to also build your self-confidence. Be self-aware, have confidence in yourself, know what you are capable of doing at any given time, and stop fearing about loneliness. Stop fearing about being lonely. Maybe if you go out of this relationship now, you're going to be lonely. You don't have to be afraid of that, and it will not make you to settle for less. So have a standard. Don't fear being lonely, so that it will not come for you. You don't have to be afraid of loneliness. If being lonely will help you to build yourself and it will help you to attract the right person to yourself, it is worth it than sticking around with somebody that doesn't appreciate you or value you in any way. So stop being afraid of loneliness. So seek relationship that add to your peace and not relationship that drains you. Seek relationship that add to your peace and not the ones that drains you. So this is what we are talking about today. You have to be in a peaceful relationship, not the one that you will stress to for him to appreciate you, not the one that you keep on struggling just to please your partner. So it is not a healthy one. So when we talk about 10 signs you are settling for less, we also gave you how to increase your standard and know what actually you want as a person. So feel free to drop be dropping your comments if you have questions. Please do well to ask your questions. I don't want this video to be too long because the weather here is raining already here, so the weather is changing. Can you see me clearly? So thank you all for your time. Thank you. Remember to continue watching my video. If you're coming across this video for the first time, this video will still be on my channel, so go and rewatch it. So thank you very much. I will see you on my next live stream. Remember to keep watching my video, and my preposition in this channel is to see that you guys have a healthy and lovely relationship, because once you are in a healthy relationship, I believe you're gonna live a healthy and secure life, both in your marriage and relationship. So if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And remember, see you on my next video, and watch this video that is showing up next. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye for now.